Hello, and if this is your first time coming to my channel, hello, I'm Siobhan. I am not wearing anything on my face because I'm going to open my Boxycharm. I have no idea what's in here this month, so I didn't put anything on my face because I want to try out the things that are in here. I haven't even broken the seal yet, so I'm going to go ahead and open it. I also, while it makes it more difficult to see, because there is a massive glare when I'm wearing them, I'm going to go ahead and take these off. I also just ate dinner. I'm literally sitting here at my vanity, ate dinner, because I didn't record it. I did a previous makeup look that I didn't record. But for that look, it was a look I was taking pictures on Instagram. It's because I'm doing the melt makeup 8 days of Halloween. And I decided that I didn't want to record the demon look just because I didn't know what I was doing going into it. And I needed some quiet time. I needed some me time. Some time just doing makeup without talking, quiet, lovely. I needed it. So after I did that, I went and washed my face to do this. And the amount of black that I had around my eyes means that I was not able to get all of the black off from around my eyes. So it looks like I am wearing eyeliner. I'm not, it's just leftover eyeshadow from my previous look. So if you're not familiar with Boxycharm, it is a monthly subscription box. I believe it's $21 a month. It's around $21 a month. I pay for it yearly. It comes with a little guy in here that has all of the products that are in the box and for this variation and what they are, how much they would cost. And it comes with 5 or 6, depending on the month, full-size products. I did also actually, so I sort of opened the box, but before I go through this, so I haven't pulled anything out yet. My ipsy came yesterday, and I'm just going to go through what came in ipsy. And I have to say, ipsy has been getting better. I still prefer Boxycharm. This bag is super cute though, and it's pretty nice material. I am not going to be testing out all of the products in here. A couple of them I am saving to give to one of my friends. So the first thing I got, this is a City Color Glow Pro Stellar Iridescent highlight in Nebula. It doesn't want to open. I finally did my nails and I really don't want to break them. Okay. So it's like an iridescent blue. Let's see if I can get, there we go. So it's pretty. I have something like it. So this is one of those items that I will not be keeping. This one is the Balm Anti-Orange Bronzer in Oliver. This I will definitely try. I have an issue for sure with bronzers looking orange on me, so I will test it out. If it really is very good, then I like the balm in general, and I will end up buying the full size. And then the other products I got, 111 Skin. This is Space Defense Bright Eye Lift Gel. And then it says NaCy squared at the bottom. So, let's see what... It has no claims on it. It just says gently apply around the delicate area around the eye, use day and night. It smells kind of fruity, which is a little weird for something that is like skincare. This is Yensa Color and Face Tone Up Primer, Essential Glow. I do like trying new primers, but I may save this as a gift also. It says even and brighten skin tone, natural radiant finish, blurs imperfection, enhances and prolongs foundation wear. That is a lot of claims, so I might try this depending on what's in the Boxycharm. And then the surprising thing that came in here is a little miniature Shape Tape. Focus. Focus on the Shape Tape. It's focusing on my hand. Well, if you haven't seen Shape Tape, it's just cute. It's just a little teeny tiny Shape Tape. And it's really not that tiny. It gets a pretty decent size. This has 1 mil in it. This is 10 mils. So this is a ton. But I'm trying to see if I can tell how far down it is. I've had this full size for probably close to a year. And it's like half gone. But I have it in light, and this is fair neutral. And it is possible that Ipsy is better at shade matching me than I am, because this is actually a little bit off for me. So I am going to try this, and then maybe it will be time for me to replace my Shape Tape. So that's everything that came in the Ipsy. $10 a month. Is this worth $10? Because it has the Shape Tape in there, I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. If it didn't have the Shape Tape in there, the other products are not products that I would necessarily have gone out and purchased, so it wouldn't have been worth the $10. I guess it just sort of depends. So Boxycharm, let's get into the one that excites me. So my battery died. Since I was putting in a new battery, I went ahead and zoomed in a little bit as well. So I didn't actually pull anything out. So I'm pulling out the first product now. And the first product is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I have never tried this mascara, but I do love It Cosmetics. Obviously, it's what I use for my powder every single day. Oh, the bottle is shaped, the tube is shaped really cool. So let's see what the claims are. 96% said lashes looked stretched. 96% saw dramatic volume and length. 96% saw plumper looking lashes. I feel like maybe those 96% of people just said yes to all the boxes. 100% saw fuller lash line. And then it just says results observed in a consumer panel survey. So it has a fun little picture here of before and after. So we'll test it out. See whether or not my after lashes look like that. This alone, this mascara, I know for a fact costs more than $21. So just the first item already is more than what the cost of the box is. Second product is a Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Hawkwind. There was a time when I would have been very excited about this. There was a time. I take issue with the fact that she is so entitled that she can be an anti-vaxxer and not be concerned about how her child's health could affect other people. So I won't pay for her products directly, but I will use what I have. So will I use this? Yes. Would I have purchased it otherwise? No. So let's just see. It's a nice shade. It's kind of a mauve-y color, so We will put that on as well at the end and see how it is. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, so this is Lace Appeal. This is a black bamboo charcoal peel-off mask. Oh, this comes with 2 masks. How does this work? This is interesting. So it has the top part and then it has a piece that goes under your chin. I am not going to use this in this video, but I will do this in a video. Since you have to wash your face right before, and since I washed and moisturized my face like 15 minutes ago, I don't want to go wash my face again right now, but that is really exciting. I'm gonna put this back in the box. And it looks like we have a palette. Getting palettes in these boxes is really common. I think I've gotten a palette almost every month, if not every month. So this is the Pure Midnight Masquerade Face Palette. Really cute packaging. And go ahead and open it up and see what's in here. I do have some other Pure products that I've gotten in Boxycharm where they've done like collabs with them, and I really like the eyeshadow palette that they did as a collab, which you can actually buy. At least you could. I don't know if it's still available, but you could buy the Boxycharm and Pure eyeshadow palette at Ulta, which I thought was interesting. Like, I thought it was kind of cool that they did it as a collab, but that it was something that was still available for people to buy if they didn't want to purchase the box. So, let's see what this has in here. Ooh, this is pretty. Okay, so it has, on one side it has like a little mirror, but it has some eyeshadows. And then on the other side it has some couple of blushes, a highlight, and a contour. And it is very well packaged, and the little plastic sleeves are actually held in here with stickers. And if you've missed it in previous videos, I love these little plastic sleeves. They're what I use for my foundation palette. I know a lot of people that use like glass palettes. Like, you can actually purchase a glass palette or an acrylic palette. Usually they're glass. And that just seems unnecessary to me when I have several palettes and they all come with these little plastic things, and one of those plastic things lasts for a long time. So I am going to go ahead and swatch this. Swatching is something that is a little bit difficult for me because where I would want to swatch would be here, but I have a tattoo there. So I'm going to swatch on this side of my arm, but it also means that it's hard for me to see the spot where I'm swatching. So this first shade is Exposed. And it's like a silvery shade that basically disappears on my skin. The next shade is Sneak Peek, which is like a deeper chocolate brown. So that's pretty. I also don't believe in like digging my finger in there and then pressing really hard. So my swatches are not going to be super like crazy built up like a lot of people do. This is Showtime. Oh, and that is a gorgeous shade. I don't know how well you can see it. The next one is Mask Off, which is like a old gold, like a green undertone, old gold color. And now I need a makeup wipe. Fortunately, I always keep them nearby. So the next color is going to be Disguise, which goes with the whole masquerade theme. And it is like a blackened pinky mauve color. It's that bottom one there. And then this last one is 12 a.m., which is kind of like a gunmetal. which, yeah, it looks like a gunmetal. So there are, if the camera will focus on my arm instead of on my chest. But like the silver color, I'm so pale, you can't even really see it. But these are really pretty. They feel like they're probably the exact same formula that are in the other eyeshadow palette, which I already know I like. So I think that this will be really good. These colors, I'm not... Like this bronzy color that's up here looks like it might be a little too orange for me. But I really like both of these blushes as long as I go in light-handed. And then I will try out the highlighter. So I am going to do just a really simple look. It seems like that is all for that. So I'm going to go ahead and put on foundation. Actually, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to try out this primer. The Ipsy. And this is, again, it's Live Your Yen. Yensa Color and Face Tone Up Primer and Essential Glow. Doesn't really have a scent at all. It feels more like a lotion than a typical primer. And I'm not going to put it on my whole face. I'm just going to put it here where my pores are and where I would want sort of a highlight. I don't see that it did a whole lot for my pores. But I'll try it. It feels like it's pretty full, so I'll try it out until it's gone, and if it's amazing, I'll be sure to check back in and let you know. Alright, I am going to go ahead and do my foundation, and I will be right back. Foundation and concealer are on. I'm looking nice and ghostly. I did use the new Shape Tape underneath my eyes, the lighter color, and it's a good shade. I like it. It's not going to be a permanent replacement for me using the Urban Decay Naked Skin in Lavender, which is what I normally do under my eyes, because I still feel like you can see some of the hollowness that is going on under there. I'm just putting a little bit of Gimme Brow on my brows. I am not doing anything super fancy and extra. Really, the point of this video is to be able to show what is in the Boxycharm, and honestly, I mean, I don't know if you can see my hair. My hair is doing a thing. It is, let's see what time. It is 2 a.m. So it's also safe to say that I'm not going anywhere tonight. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing extra things. I do really want to try out this palette. So one thing that I noticed about this palette almost immediately is that it does not have any sort of a setting shade. Which, I mean, is fine, but it does mean that as something that's advertised as a face palette, I could have done without the mirror and maybe just one pan up here of something that could be used to set down as a transition, but I don't mind that much. I just used powder. I put down my other Shape Tape and then, because I was trying to compare, and then used powder. So for me, it's fine. If you were somebody who maybe depended on your palettes to be able to give that to you, that would be a problem with this palette. There is only one actual matte shade in here, although you could easily use the peach blush, which is called Hidden Secret, as a matte, but I'm just going to go ahead and go into Sneak Peek, which is the matte brown, and go into my crease from the outer corner. This brush is the Sigma Airbrush Blender F63, and it is not this. I just washed my brushes, and that one's still, I think, is a little bit wet, so it's not wanting to glide. That's better. And there is a little bit of skipping happening. Some of that is because of my eyelids. Like, I always have some skipping. How well the shadow deals with that skipping will tell how well it's able to blend. So this actually shears out enough that it can be used as a transition shade pretty easily. The test there is going to be, does it build? And it looks like it's going to. So I think I'm just going to do a fairly simple look. I don't want that to be mistaken for like an everyday look, because that's not what I'm doing. I'm just not going to go, like, I'm not going to put every shade on. I'm going to go into 2 of the shimmer shades. Since I am familiar with this formula, I already know that I'm going to like them. So I'm going to go into that teal color, which is Showtime, and put that in my outer corner. This would be a really good palette for doing a halo. So I can also say that I'm certain that if I was using a better brush, because I just washed my brushes, a lot of them are still wet, so I'm really limited in what I have available to me. So this is NYX number 14. This is something that I typically use for like packing on glitter, and for something like this, something that has a little more give to it would be better for sure. I will say that the colors in this palette are very cohesive. Like, everything goes together really well. So you don't end up, and considering that I am just sort of like digging into this with a fairly stiff brush, there isn't really much fallout. I don't actually think there's any fallout. I have a little bit of stuff here on my cheek, but that's not from this. That's from the leftovers of what's on there from before. So these are buildable, but also blendable, so you can definitely get a softer look with them, or you can build them up and get a darker look. So yeah, I think this one's dry enough. I'm going to go into just an old Sonia Kashuk brush, and I was thinking about going into Expose, which is that silver color, but that's not going to show up that well on me. So I'm going to go into Mask Off, which is the old gold color. Oh, that is really pretty. I like those together too. So I can definitely see the like masquerade vibe that they were going for. And also, depending on how pigmented these blushes are, they may very well be usable as eyeshadows as well. And these colors also would complement the other palette that they did with Boxycharm. And that one has more mattes in it too. So maybe that's something that they were kind of going for. I don't know if this was like a Boxycharm collab or not. So I'm just going to take that Showtime shade and go under the lash line. So in my waterline, I have the Urban Decay 24/7 liner in Alkaline because that was what I used. The look that I did, if you go to my Instagram and if you're wondering where, like what is left over, what this is left over from, was my demon look, which I really found very difficult going into. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with that. So I will use the blush and the highlighter and stuff out of there in a minute, but I want to use this mascara. And since I'm testing it, I'm not going to curl my lashes or anything. I want to see what it does. It is a very straight wand. Let's see. Oh, I thought about it for a second. It's a very straight wand with very separated bristles, so we'll see how it does. I will say that it doesn't seem to be clumping at all. I do think it's lengthening. Yeah, it definitely is lengthening. The next time I use it, I'll definitely curl my lashes because that would make a difference in being able to see it. But one of my favorite mascaras is the Benefit Roller Lash. And there's something in that mascara that actually makes it kind of curl your lashes up so you don't have to curl your lashes. And I just realized I missed an entire product in here. So this is Pharmacy. This is Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. So that's awesome. This is a Korean brand. It's just like a green balm. It smells really good. Pharmacy is a pretty good brand. I've used a couple of things from them before. I only recently have started using cleansing balms and I really like them. This one says a nourishing facial cleansing balm that melts away makeup and pollution residue. Even the boldest eye makeup and long wear foundation is easily removed, leaving skin hydrated and silky smooth. So I'll try that out and let you know. See what it does as far as getting off that extra makeup that didn't want to come off of my face. So now I'm going to go ahead and go into the face side of this palette. I'm going to go into the peach shade just because I'm more of a peach blush kind of girl. And just go really light. Typically I like my blushes to have a little bit of glow to them. But this one's nice as far as a like not glowy blush goes. It seems to be pretty pigmented. Oh, in the viewfinder it looks way darker than it looks in person. Like I look like I have clown cheeks in the viewfinder. I do not look like I have clown cheeks on here. So hopefully when I'm editing back, it won't look like I have clown cheeks. And then I'm just gonna swatch this purple shade. So this is the other blush that's in there, which that could definitely be used as an eyeshadow. But then if you kind of do it lighter. So it's really cool. They actually did a very good job of making sure that they had something in there that would work for deeper skin tones. And I think that's something that is missed frequently. So that's nice. I do not particularly love this fan brush for highlight, but I do want to try this highlight. It's kind of powdery. It's called Twilight. And, you know, I love my glow, so it's going to get a fairly tough review here. There's a little bit of a, like, sweet scent to this palette. So this is pretty. It's like, it's a nice, more natural, like you can build it up to be a more intense highlight, but just as it is, it's definitely not as intense as the highlights that I usually use, which means that it can be used as a nice subtle highlight. It's kind of a champagne-y color. I'll go ahead and do a swatch. I'm running out of swatching space. I'll just do it here on the back of my hand. So, I don't know if you can really see that, but it's right there. It's got sort of like a peachy reflect to it, so it goes well with this blush. So that's pretty. So that's it for the palette. I'm not going to try to do any contour right now. I'm going to go ahead and use this Kat Von D liquid lipstick. This is a really long applicator. So if you've ever used a Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lip, standard formula, I'm not really going to go into it. I'm not going to promote her products. It is a really nice shade though. I like it. It's like a dark mauve-y nude. That's all I have to say about that. So I really definitely, this box 100% is worth the $21. I'm just going to go over the prices real quick. The It Cosmetics mascara is $24. The mask is $30. The palette would be $38. The Kat Von D lipstick $20. And the Pharmacy cleansing balm is $22. So definitely getting well over the amount. The only product in there that is worth less than what you pay for the box, if you pay monthly, is the Kat Von D lipstick. So it's something that I highly recommend. I pay for my box. I'm not sponsored. I'm not getting free. Boxycharm isn't asking me to support them, but I recommend them. Alright, so that's everything for Boxycharm. This is the final look. Definitely worth the price. If you have any questions or you want to use my code, just let me know down below. The code just gets me points to use in the Boxycharm store. I don't think it gets you anything when you sign up. Actually, recently they have been doing like you get some special free gift if you use somebody's code. And so I would get something and you would get the same thing. So it changes, like they did like a full size Boom Boom cream one time and just different stuff. Anyway, if you have any questions about the look, if you have any questions about the longevity of the makeup, just let me know down below. And I would love to see your comments and if you are interested in me reviewing Boxycharm or talking about them more. I can also do like an update at the end of the month if you're interested, like do an update about what I thought about this one after using it for a month when I unbox the next one, if that's something that people are interested in. But if you like the video, then thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, then you can subscribe. Apparently subscribing doesn't really do much because I keep not getting my subscriptions in my feed even when I click the little bell. So YouTube seems to decide what we want to watch these days. Anyway, I thank you for being here. I thank you for sticking through this video for this long with all of my rambling. And I hope that you are having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are. Bye.